Hey church, it's Pastor Geoffrey with the weekly video blog update for the coming weekend, which is the first weekend in October. Here it is, Tuesday at the office, and I'm coming to you a little bit earlier this week because there is a lot going on this week that I want to make you guys aware of. Starting with Wednesday night, where we have our fellowship meal that we're going to get together in the fellowship hall at 6 p.m. and that's going to be followed by a little different Bible study this week. We've finished the book of Ruth, and we are going to have a session on hate speech. What does the Bible say about hate speech? It's been very much in the news. Especially certain individuals in power in local as well as federal organizations making statements that are termed by the culture as hate speech. And so we want to talk about that from a biblical perspective and give us a frame of mind on that so we know how to respond to those kind of things. So that's going to be a special Bible study on Wednesday night after our fellowship meal, and then we'll get to a new book of the Bible the week after that and start a new book for the rest of the fall and into the winter. And then it comes to Thursday at the church, and the ladies will be back together for session number 2 of the BSF Bible Study Fellowship, the study on exile and return. And so ladies will get together at 10 a.m. That will be an awesome opportunity to be able to share about what you guys have been studying this week within the lesson plan. And ladies, if you're not a part of that and you want to get started with BSF, all you got to do is just show up at 10 a.m. in the fellowship hall and they'll get you plugged in on that. It's a great opportunity to learn. Your pastor wholeheartedly supports Bible study fellowship for the ladies. And then we move into the weekend, and on Saturday morning, the ladies will be back together for a book study called The Best Yes, and that will include breakfast in the morning. That's breakfast and a book study starting at 9 a.m. in the fellowship hall, and it'll be followed by the women's circle meeting where activities get planned for the church for the next few months or so. And so ladies, if you want to be a part of that and learn what's going on and contribute some ideas and thoughts about how the church can affect the community, etc., that's an opportunity to do that as well. That'll follow that book study probably around 11 a.m. or so. Ladies, if you want to be a part of that. And then we move into Sunday, and on Sunday morning we are going to have communion as a part of our worship service, followed by our Potluck Luncheon that happens every first Sunday of the month. And so that is on offer for Sunday morning. We are going to go back in the message to the book of Daniel and finish up Daniel chapter 2 with a message entitled The King's Dream Interpreted. Last week we looked at King Nebuchadnezzar's dream and how Daniel was able to avoid execution as one of the members of Nebuchadnezzar's wise men community, and how God was there with him and entrusted him to give an interpretation of this dream such that Daniel would not be falling prey to Nebuchadnezzar's rage. And Daniel's actions asking the Lord to intervene really saved a lot of believers and unbelievers. And he trusted the Lord, and the Lord answered him in prayer. We're going to talk a little bit about how that all got set up, as well as the interpretation of the dream, and what that means for Daniel, as well as what that means for us still today, as some of the aspects of that dream have yet to be fulfilled. And so we look forward to them being fulfilled. And then we'll take a look at what happened to Daniel after the dream was interpreted. And so that finishes up Daniel chapter 2, a great opportunity to study the Word together. So if you haven't had a chance, go ahead and read Daniel chapter 2, and we'll catch you up on Sunday morning. So those are the activities for the week. There are some opportunities for outreach and assistance to the community that are going to be in the bulletin as well. There's some boxes in the foyer where we're collecting some food and supplies for the pantry, and so that's an opportunity to do that as well. So hope to see you guys at the church over the weekend and during the activities during the week as well. Hope you guys are going to have a great week, and your pastor and his bride love you guys a lot. So we'll see you at the church.